today is seared scallops with pink grapefruit and sautéed fennel with a grapefruit beurre blanc. So grapefruit, we are going to be doing what's called a supreme. We're gonna take all of the skin and the pith, we're gonna just cut that off, so we will be left with a naked grapefruit. All right, top and bottom. Now, I'm going to take the tip of my knife and I'm going to cut this skin off, but I'm not gonna cut straight up and down. I'm going to use the shape of the grapefruit, so around. So it's like this, around. All right? So thank you for coming, thank you for coming. See, and I'm like, ooh, oh no, a little pith left in there, so just go back and get it. Now, we're gonna start cutting the supremes. You want to do this over a bowl, all right? Because there's a lot of juice in here and you wanna catch all that juice. We want all of that juice. So we see, you can see the little membranes of like where the sections would be. So we cut on one side and then on the other side. So just right in between. When you're left with just a bunch of membranes, give it a squeeze. All that juice in there is good stuff. We're gonna take out all of these supremes and we're gonna save them. So, grapefruit zest. Now I'm going to cut my grapefruit in half and I want the juice. You want to get in there and get as much juice as you can. These are beautiful, beautiful Scottish scallop. So we're just going to score the top a little bit. So 3 lines in one direction. Scallops prepped, all right? Okay. Grapefruit prepped. Does anyone know what this herb is?
Rosemary.
Rosemary, very good. To pick the rosemary, to take it off the stem, hold it by the top, and sort of just pull it off backward. We want to chop this very finely. Now, we want to use the garlic cloves. We're just going to give them a tiny little whack. And just take the paper off and leave them whole. Shallots, cut the stem end off, cut it in half. And then just like an onion, we have a corner in which to peel it. All right, slices to the back. So then one time. So the really tough, like light ends of the chives, let's just give them a trim. Thank you for coming. Chives are so beautiful. And then when you have about this many left, get them together. I want you to cut them on the diagonal and keep them in place and cut them on the diagonal again. So our fennel, and look at, we have beautifully shaved fennel. I'm getting my pan on my burner and I want my pan screaming hot. When I put my pan on the fire, I turn the burner on and I put oil in right away. So I have my scallops. Give these a pat dry, salting. Oh yeah, there we go. All right. Scallops are done. All right, beauty. So, because this has the scallop in the bottom of there, I'm putting some new oil in there. So we have our clove of garlic. Take the heel of your hand, just whack it just a little bit, and throw it in your oil. The oils and the cells of the garlic start to give off their garlic goodness there, and then we say, all right, thank you for coming. A little tiny pinch of crushed red pepper in that oil, tiny pinch, and then we are throwing our fennel in. And just toss it around with the oil. We just kind of want to warm it up. A little pinch of salt. For each scallop, we want 1 grapefruit supreme. Take another like 2 or 3, and we're just gonna cross-section those. and toss them in with your fennel. We're going to give this a little pinch of rosemary in that hot oil, okay? A little tiny bit of oil just to coat your pan, and add your shallots. Okay? Give it a little pinch of salt. Once we get the grapefruit juice and zest in there, it's a lot of liquid. We're gonna add a little pinch of salt, and we're gonna let this cook down. Butter, cut it into pats. I'm going to add just a little bit of heavy cream. Swirl it. Swirl it. All right. When you see the cream really has combined, we add a pat of butter and we swirl it. Once the butter melts, add another pat.
Okay.
All right, one pat at a time. And we see, look at it, starting to become like a saucy consistency. We want to stir those in, all right? A lovely little line of fennel. Make sure you get some of the little grapefruits in there. So we want 3 scallops that are about the same size, and we're gonna lay them in a really nice little line. Right on there, the same sort of distance apart. All in the same direction, facing the same angle. All right, chives. And then the last thing, sauce. Let it fall off. There you go. You can do this.